Welcome back to episode 3 in our ECU Pirates Dynasty here on College Football 26. Today we're going to be taking on Tulane, another kind of lower overall, low-rated school. Very much so suggested that probably going to end up moving up a conference here at some point. Of course, as far as the recruiting has gone, it could have been better. It could be better, but I'd say very soon here, even though they are pretty much all 3-star schools, we're going to be landing some names, right? We're going to be landing some guys. Now, the problem is, like I said, 3-star guys. Did I say schools, by the way? Players. Got schools in my mind. Players, which should free up some hours, but also leave some to be desired, right? Some of these guys, we scout them a little bit. They look okay, but they're not amazing. But we're also not an amazing school. It's going to be very hard to entice those guys. Of course, we want this tackle. We probably got to get some hours on them because that week 7 visit's going to catch up. Problem is right now, like I said, though, is we just don't have the hours. Really wish we could, snag some of these guys a little sooner. We would have been able to actually put some other hours in, to players that really need it like this. But unfortunately, that so far has not been the case. As far as, your guys' suggestions, you guys have been killing it. You guys have been absolutely helping me out so much with just the sport itself and in general, the game. There's certain things that I know, like, falling down without being contacted is still down by contact. A bunch of different stuff. Like this one, a lot of you guys suggested going to my school, especially Alex C. He suggested going to my school to look at the different, the playing style and all the kind of stuff that entices recruits and kind of how to improve that, which is actually massive. Also helps you realize, which players you might be losing due to some of these things. Of course, so far, we've been trying, right? Pro potential. What am I supposed to do about this, right? What am I supposed to do with this? It's going to take a while to get some of these guys going, to actually get them to have a chance to be drafted high. As far as, some of these other things, you got to win games. How am I supposed to do anything about this, right? Like, I can't win a national championship in year 1. It's going to take a long time to probably get to that point, but we kind of know what we, need to do. A lot of this is pretty much just winning, right? Recruiting high, developing players that get drafted high, and winning games. But it still is nice to kind of know where we're at with that. Of course, looking at, like, Coach Prestige, OC and the DC, they're an F and a D. Like, that's horrible, right? But that's pretty much that. We don't really, I might move some things around here a little bit, but there's not really much we can do in the recruiting board because, again, we just don't have the hours. We're going to be scheduling a visit here for Avery Thomas due to the proximity of home, which will hopefully get the job done. That would be really nice, but we just don't have the hours. We're pretty much there. Week 10, I would like to bump this. Maybe we take away, because it is, like C4 told me, it is a lot of mid-maxing. So basically, like, even though it doesn't seem like it because DM the player is a 10, the scheduled visit being the 10, it is more... Ooh, and the complimentary visit. It is more impactful. It doesn't look like it because it's still just, 2 or whatever. But yeah, it is more impactful without a doubt. So hopefully we can maybe push ourselves onto this. Hopefully with this one we can just hold on. Maybe, hopefully, I don't know. I'm really just... I'm a novice with this stuff, all right? And then, of course, we did the full send the house here. As, do we even have... Oh, we do have the hard sell, actually. I can't even look at the hard sell. It's just like, is the hard sell even going to do anything if the things he likes are low for us? I don't even know. I'm not even 100% sure. But let's get into game 1 of, I think, 4 today. We'll see. I might do like 3 games, edit it, see where we're at. Because at the, I talked about it before. It really kind of depends on what you guys want to see. Like, we could do full seasons, but you're definitely going to be seeing less gameplay, 100%, right? Like, unless the video is going to be 3 to 6 hours long, you pretty much have to see less gameplay. Otherwise, this is going to be too long. So I'm thinking 3 to 4. We'll see. Let me know what you guys want, Let me know what you like to see. Of course, not a terrible overall for the stars they are, but I still feel pretty good about beating this team. Also, one of you guys asked about how many helmet options there were for ECU. Here you go. Might actually rock some different uniforms here. There's a lot. There's a lot of helmet options. They're freaking nice. All right, black script. This one didn't even show, did it? Look at these options. Look at all this. What was that, like 8? Unbelievable. Also, one of you guys saved the day with our tight end as well. Our tight end, yeah, catching pretty low. 58 catching, dude. I didn't realize, I looked across the board. I was like, okay, they're pretty much the same speed, same route running, same everything, but somehow catching itself, regular catching, not even spec catch or catching traffic, that's like almost equal. Regular catching was 20 lower than the other guy, so Riles is now going to be our starting tight end. I really wish we had someone athletic there. I think our tight end position is just cooked, especially for next year. The recruiting process did not go our way. Of course, there's still the transfer portal, but recruiting, pure recruiting, don't feel great about it, but it is what it is. Of course, you guys end up enjoying this video. Maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and maybe we'll be able to win a game today. I mean, we're having a decent season, going against some pretty bad schools. Tulane, 0-5. The real difference here is obviously the user aspect. But yeah, that'll be another one, is which conference should we go to? I think we are going to be moving conferences here, right? We're just, even though our team's not the best, we are still winning more games than, the other bad teams are. They're bad teams that are bad. We're a bad team that is playing all right. As we're going to bounce this all the way outside. Montgomery inside. Juke move. Gains about 9. Which also brings me to the point of sliders. Didn't really change much because I just feel like everything we're seeing is school dictated. We went against a good school and we lost. And then the other one, BYU, we barely won. We barely scored. Whereas some of these other ones, we're getting complete blowouts because the teams are bad. So I feel like you need to go to a better conference to be able to really make those adjustments. As we're going to throw that. But you're not my guy if you don't make a play. That's a late read from us. Petaway, though, who's been great. And, of course, we lose a lineman. Why are we getting injured already? Who said that's okay? I just want to know. This looks pretty open to the outside. Montgomery, I think they're going to be blitzing. I'm just wrong at all times. Oh, wow. There goes that man again. That star receiver. Wide open over the middle. Petaway. Oh, my God. What's the flag? It's got to be PI, right? Are they going to call late? They can't be late on the QB. It's got to be pass interference. Thank you for actually seeing it, but it doesn't take away the fact that our wide receiver just died. Also, who the hell said that this school could have this good of a pass rusher? We probably should be looking at the teams as well, because, there's a lot of you guys that also don't really know much about the sport, and especially which players are where and whatnot. But here's what we're looking at. This is the team we're going against. The offense doesn't look super great. Offensive line's definitely not bad, especially left side of the line. Defense, though, that front four is not bad at all. It's an okay team. It's, again, statistically better than us. But the big one is, will it be scoreboard better than us? That's the one that matters. Pretty low. Is that going to be a false start on us? Oh, my God, these guys. We audibled 2 freaking times. Relax. Hold your horses. We'll get there. No, I thought the freaking tight ends just false started. As Petaway. 9 yards. How come every time I hear Petaway, I think of, Jeffrey. You know what I mean? And waited, because I didn't know if the linebacker's going to jump the wide receiver or not. Just had Smith there for probably a touchdown, and we got hit. His D-line is no joke. We got injured on the D-line game, too. And there goes Montgomery. This is a touchdown. You're crazy to think that's not a touchdown. There you go, Montgomery again. I'm not sure there's a broader way to look at the transfer risk, but we cannot lose Montgomery. I would lose every other player on this entire team. Even our wide receiver Smith, even Hauser. Montgomery is not a guy I want to lose. And I know running backs aren't necessarily the hardest thing to find, but, he's just that guy. Common sense doesn't really apply here because you could literally be the greatest of all time and start, have a bad season, but still. DT, their offensive line, we talked about it. It's good. And, oh, wow, underthrown. I didn't even think he was going to get up there, but he did. Why even tell me that we're outmatched? And, yeah, that's, what do you want? What do you want? We have the little outside receivers. Linebackers need to come up on that. We definitely need some linebackers, too, and we are really struggling to scout them. The recruitment, I should say, not scout. Good job off the edge. Lost it, too. All right, our pressure was pretty bad early, so even though we got, a nice start here on 2nd and 12, definitely going to be coming with a little bit more heat again. Shift him over the middle. Nowhere to go, and still finds a way to throw that thing away. Come on, guys. Cover 0. Come with that blitz. A little 0 blitz. And it's actually going to be an option play. That is a crazy call. Our defense has been decent. Our offense has been all right. Can we not move? Can we not move you up? Oh, he goes the wrong way. Well, man, what a goofy play that was. 2nd and 11 from the 40-yard line. Oh, wide open. Perfect throw. There goes Smith. We talked about it. Not the fastest man, but boy, is he always open. That man is always open. That comeback route wide open. That is wide open. Smith is going to be there, right? He is that guy. It's not a great throw. First down to the 10. And again, against a, not great school, we are having a good start. And ironically enough, they're not terrible either. They're just not amazing. A little short out option for Smith. I think he's making the right option. Maybe not. I guess you just dump. What the hell was that? I was going to say you just dump it off, I guess. Probably could have just taken off, kept running, but want to give it to the faster player. And, yeah, he was faster. Right? He just zoomed off. Oh, we got to bounce that. What a move. Montgomery. Oh, he's so good. I really wish I would have put the speedy backup in. We could have done like a speed option here. I'm going to use that as a fake out, I think. It's a tough one. What a catch down to the freaking 1-yard line. I mean, he had him bodied up. I think you go QB sneak here. I mean, they're stacking. Do we fake him out? Do we try to get the free play? And we do get in. Touchdown, Hauser. 2nd and 8. 14-0, looking good. Definitely going to, even though, I do think it is the school talents, we are probably going to start adjusting some things a little bit. Because our team's pretty garbage. We shouldn't even be even against the bad teams, we should be struggling. 2nd and 8 again. They find themselves in 2nd and 8 a lot, apparently. I thought that was a draw. Nice find. Good hit to the 41-yard line. Safety coming up, and we get completely knocked down, but good job to slow him down. I don't want to press, but good job. 1-on-1 off the edge. That'll be a stop. Far from a guaranteed field goal. He's like 6'4". No block, but wow. What to say, not needed. Nope. Good field goal. That was a really tough one. All right, a bunch of little drags. Going to take our star receiver. Oh, nice little stiff arm slip off. Breaks the tackle for the first down. Of course, that takes us to 2-minute warning. We're going to be going with that speed option with the backup. Oh, my God, they're already on us. It's a perfectly timed pitch, by the way. Juke move works. Maybe too well. Juke does all the way inside. Read option. Is it hold and you keep? Okay, well, I did do what I wanted to do, but the edge rusher is so good that he was able to react in time. He actually did fall for the running back and then just slowed down and grabbed us when he realized we weren't handing it off. The guy's pretty clever, let me tell you. I can't believe the stadium noise is affecting us. We're literally cooking them. Juke back inside. The juke moves are insane, though. See that post? I like the options here. Should be open. It is. Great catch. Pet away. First down. Couple of drags. Rather slant him. Can we take that? It's a decent throw, and it's a touchdown. Spalding definitely made up for that mistake on the right side of the field when we were scrambling out near the goal line before, as that is a huge touchdown on the field. Maybe give him a little bit of time to work with, but Brock Spalding, look at that play. Great wheel route, good enough blocking, and a perfect throw. Little concerned about that corner. He was pretty close, but not close enough. They do move down the field a little bit. 3rd and 10 from the 46. For some reason, they're suggesting 3-man deep. This could be a little bit of a costly error from us. Left the running back wide open, by the way. And he holds on with ease. I suppose the way they played that, it wasn't necessarily a terrible call. Look at the numbers, though. I mean, 200-plus total. 12 first downs. Penalties limited. Yards per carry, good. I also think an option is maybe playing the moments when we get in these situations, where we're blowing them out. Oh, wow, he broke off of that tackle. Unbelievable. And with ease, they score. I really wish I could have played the moment there, but just skipped to a score. Fantastic. We got ourselves a little bit of a game, I suppose, since we weren't actually out there playing, but will it actually matter? That's the question. And good run by Jenkins, who puts up 8 there. It's tough because I want to start, obviously, Montgomery the majority of the time. Ooh, we barely got that off. Oh, we get a lot of room, though. Oh, that was a kind of filthy move, though. Slow down to pick up the block and then juke right. That'd be definitely an interesting one. Dump off to the running back. Oh, I try to truck him. Got forward, though. Do they even have the truck move, by the way? Like, every time I try to truck, we just reach forward. Works, I suppose. Oh, there's nobody on him. It's a good enough throw. And there goes Petaway. He's got a lot of speed. All the way down to the 17-yard line. 7 for 73 on the day. Basically wide receiver 1. Basically. Smith is better, but Petaway gets more stats. Does he hit that? That's a tough throw. Good swat. Damn, I can't believe he covered that. I mean, I saw it. Unfortunately, so did the DB. Tight end wide open, by the way. Tried to spin in. Couldn't. Good defense to the 3, but overall, obviously not good defense as we are moving. Outside. Oh, my God. Oh, nice hurdle. Can't cut in. Look at all the moves he had to do just to get back to the line. I don't see why we wouldn't run the stretch. And that DT gets a push, but not enough. There it goes, Montgomery for the touchdown and potentially the dagger. We made our way into the fourth quarter, and it's 3rd and inches. I mean, they're not giving up. Give them some credit, but it is currently an 18-point game, which is going to be hard to come back from. Is he short? No, they're going to give him barely credit on that. That's crazy. See if we can't close this game out here on defense. I mean, they literally have to score a touchdown every single drive going forward, and even that might not be enough. Outside is so open, by the way. We're just not covering him. More match. Riddle's a pretty damn good safety. I don't really want to waste him down low like this, but he's a talent. Free rush. Nobody blocking that side. Damian Wilson. I think he get even more aggressive, which is insane, by the way. Insane to be this aggressive in this situation. Literally just waste the clock is a smart move. But when stuff like that happens, it's worth it every time. Well, you can actually have the AI play for you. That's crazy. Let me try it. Whoa. Uh-oh. Get the hand up there, and he doesn't swat it. Wow. What a clutch catch. I'm not even going to say what a clutch throw, because, yeah, it's an okay throw. It's a good throw, but that doesn't matter. The catch is all that matters there. Bro, I don't know why my key moments is broken. I literally played key moments. They didn't let us touch offense. They're now at the 43-yard line, down 11. I mean, the game is absolutely super winnable now. Play moments just doesn't care. They're just like, you know. I feel like if you choose play moments after just choosing play now, it just doesn't work, or it just doesn't work as well. Because, like, 3rd down on offense, why wouldn't they have put us in there? Like, I missed out on, like, multiple, like, massive plays in the game now. I guess I just can't choose play big moments. I don't even trust freaking special teams anymore. What is this decision? Should have been caught. Could have redeemed himself. Instead, the game is exactly where it was a second ago. Interception was sealed it. Effectively. Wow, what a stop there. 4th and 1. Okay. I want to blitz. We just can't, dude. I'd rather them just run for a 1st down than for us to get beat over top. And he's in trouble. I thought that was intentional. Duncanson's going to score. Was that pitch intentional, or did he just straight up fumble? I don't even know, but we'll take a clutch sack right before he gets to the line. And the ball comes free, and Duncanson just says, okay, I guess I'll score. Why not? Sounds fun. Yeah, clutched up there. I mean, look at talk of that. Was that? I think that was a pitch. What an effort. That is all on the offensive lineman. I'm sorry, dude. It hit him square in his hands. He was about to say, the way he put his hand out, that was definitely intentional. What an effort. He knew he wasn't. That is like the best AI play, like realization of the situation I've seen in Madden in like literally years, by the way. Also, is this even a lateral? I'm pretty sure that's a forward pass, no? Like, this is 100% a forward pass. But, of course, with that touchdown, we know that the game is over. Look how quick. Like, look how quick they can score because, oh, we're a better school than them when we're not on the field. That was like 21 points, all AI. So, yeah, don't ever sim, I'll tell you that much. The hell just happened here? So let's take a look at these stats, shall we? Look at the player stats. Their quarterback, I mean, accuracy was crazy, to be fair. Our accuracy was decent. Yards are good. Touchdowns are good. Oh, yeah, we need to aim for 225 passing yards a game as well for playing style. Rushing was actually not great. Most of that's Sim's fault. to be fair. Petaway, good. Smith, good. Defensively, where were we at? What were we looking like defensively? A couple of sacks in there. And then an interception. Childress, though. How big is he? Yeah, 6'2". I thought he was taller than that. He looks taller than that, but not a bad first game. All right, are we going to have anybody commit now or what? Like, it's got to be pretty close. These quarterbacks got to be on their way. Finally, it's a one-star guy. Who gives a damn, to be honest, but we got a guard. Fantastic. Of course, top 3 schools. Championship contender is way higher, by the way. It is super high. We were like a D+ before. This is also a very big game for us. Tulsa, we have 2 visits in this one. But yeah, let's take a look at the recruiting. We also have 16 points, so if we are going to spend any hours, which we do have a lot to spend, we are absolutely going to do that before then. A lot of these guys look pretty locked in, right? They look pretty locked in. But there's also some like Cooter, who I was fine with just letting go anyways, that are potentially gone. If we want this guard, we're going to have to put some hours in. We already have O-line scouted pretty far, or upgraded pretty far for our coach. I really wish we just could pitch. Like, we genuinely can't pitch because everything our guy, these guys want. I mean, I guess, is that actually good? It shows a 5. You can see a D+ for the program tradition, or a C for stadium atmosphere. Again, proximity to home is a very big motivator for a lot of players, so that being the A+ isn't the worst. Might have to look back in there as well to see if there's any 4 stars, especially like linebacker or something. Oh, that one sucks. Verbally committed. That's locked out too, huh? What does that even mean, verbally committed? Like, why can't I continue to recruit them if they can actually back out of that? We absolutely need to go back. Tulane! Yeah, but you can't win the game. You might win the player, but you can't win the game. Whatever the hell that means. But, yeah, maybe we should do a visit. The big thing for me is I don't know if the arrow... I'm pretty sure it doesn't work like that. The arrow is what it means, right? Like, because these lower teams, lower tier schools, that 1 makes sense, but you lose 3 if you lose. So, like, the risk versus reward is just dead. It's terrible. So, does it actually mean that? If it does, then what's even the point? You know what I mean? Also, if this is actually the thing, we might actually get Jake Moeller here because we're going to have 2 A+. It looks like it just based on what I could see. Qualls. We got Ricks, but I mean, let's be real. The guy's probably garbage. Wait, what was his size? 6 foot tall left guard? We got one of the dwarves playing for us? What the hell, dude? Let's also take off some of these ones again. Mid-max. Perfectly explained. Actually can't mid-max the guy's too early into his recruiting process. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to improve some of these if we want to lock these in. It is crazy how, like, we basically have nobody. Like, the 4 stars have basically no interest in joining us. This guy's at least we're 9th. But yeah, like, it's tough out here for a pimp. But it is time to take on Tulsa once again. Pretty big game here as we've got 2 of our visits this week. A team that has actually won some games, though, right? Like, where were they? Were they 5-0? 5-1. Conference record of 3-0. So this is a team similar to us where, yeah, maybe they're not the best, but they are looking like the best of the bad. Here we go at nighttime. We're pretty damn close to it. Should have maybe, probably could have changed the homes a little bit, but it is what it is. We'll see all the uniforms sooner or later. Don't worry about it. Of course, coming out onto the field, this team should be feeling pretty good because we have been winning. We've been absolutely winning. Even the year before we took over, yeah, they had a good season overall, but they weren't used to winning right away. So this is, in general, a pretty new experience overall. All right, looking at the impact players, one of their edge rushers and the running back, one of our edge rushers and the wide receiver. Of course, Montgomery is arguably the most impactful, but, I mean, last game didn't really have that kind of impact, so it makes sense. Quarterback wearing number 20, that's disgusting, but it's fine. I'm learning to cope. Not accept it, but cope. First play of the game, a failed run. Oh, we're coming in. Oh, good throw. Last second of the tight end. Going low-ish, kind of waistline. Got the stop, 3rd and 8. Of course, if you want a quick look at their team, you got an option king here. Yeah, throw power and all that. Pretty damn low, which makes you feel better about some of the guys we're scouting at quarterback, because that guy doesn't look bad. Running back's good. Wide receivers, they're decent. They're pretty fast, actually. Tight ends, all right. O-line, not as good as Tulane. Edge, D-line, not as good as Tulane. Linebackers, iffy. Corners, DB, pretty iffy. I mean, this is a team just like us. I mean, in a way, I root for them because they're similar to us, but obviously, I definitely don't root for them. Oh, that's going to be a shot. This guy's getting shots taken on him left and right. Again, going for the swat. Where did he go? Overall, made the shot, sure, but what is this? Was that a push-off? I don't know. All is all right. I wouldn't say all is good, but all is all right. Pet away with all that speed on the return. Cutting back in. Ooh, there was a chance to the 47. Looking at Hauser, at one point in time, he's like, what, 5 touchdowns and 5 picks? So we're getting a little bit better. Completion percentage is definitely looking good. Us and those RPOs. They're on it, but yeah, I figured with a good throw, you might be able to get out there. We get 2. Kind of quick throws. Sort of misdirection plays. Screen pass, can't even get it out. That guy gunned it. Didn't run it once. What is this? What is this defense? Is this 3-man deep? What is this? The fact that we're going to gain like nothing here too. Wow, all right. It's the first time in a while we've been truly stopped. We're going to have to punt this, but at the 50-yard line should be a good punt look. My special teams is iffy. It's not bad, actually. I think with his like range as a kicker, or as a punter, kicker, whatever, maybe another 3 to 5 yards at best. 2nd and 5, DB, blitz. It's going to be a screen pass. We're out there with Duncanson. It wasn't a perfect play, but it's a manageable 3rd and 2. Go to the play that they say, because I'm going to be ringing the blitz anyways. That's one linebacker's in, really. And RPO, it's actually... Yeah, it isn't. Oh, what is that? Gene will get him, thankfully. But what is that defense? They want to get us back in, and like we're going to stick to that. You crazy? Pretty good rush. There you go. Off the edge. Free. 4-yard loss. We got enough going on over top to take this risk, I think. What are you bringing a blitz? Wilk probably we don't bring in. We bait that. Oh, we did not change direction at all. Pretty good defense overall. We get the stop. Both offenses struggling. First quarter might be scoreless. And again, the punting from the AI, 21-yard punt. Absolutely got to remember to not be out there for punts, which is so stupid. Stupid you got to do it, but it is how it goes. And really good catch, actually. Can't believe he left the curl that quickly. He like anticipated the throw, which is, sure that happens. Odds kind of low. Is that a wide open Petaway? Oh, wow. Good bait. And thankfully, good enough receiver play there to make it hard on him. Maybe we should have threw it sooner. Wouldn't have been able to get to it, but I thought we were like scoring. It's a tough one. Oh, Riles got to catch that, man. Another punt. Defense looking good. I don't know why I'm just refusing to run the ball in this one, but we got to get to it. We got to get to the run game. And there you go, blowing up the run. Speaking of, 6 for 16. They have a reason to slow down on the run, even though they haven't. We haven't even had a chance to get going to be stopped. Second quarter, scoreless. Bring in a little bit of heat with Wilkes, kind of showing our hand a little bit, but let it be. And get in there. That'll be a 3rd and 1. That blitz did not work. Again, though, you pretty much have no choice to bring in some bodies. It's going to be some sort of look under center most of the time. And we are actually going to blow it up. It's 4th and 1. They probably, probably go for this. Oh, man, they could absolutely throw this, but I'm still run committing, thinking I have no choice. And he breaks off the tackle. It's a big guy. I feel like you have to hit stick. He bounced off anyways, but I feel like if you don't hit stick there, he's going to easily just run through you. Even if you don't, break a tackle, he's just going to fall forward, I feel. I also, where is the upgrading players, by the way? Is that, something you do just once a season? Or I know there's auto-upgrading, but I don't want that on! Double pick drop. Oh, no. 2 interceptions in 1 play drop. That's tough. We almost gave him a freebie. And quick throw to the outside. Not going to gain much. Don't even think they're in field goal range. They're going to try it, though. This is a crazy one. I don't know if I agree with this if I'm them, but obviously for us, I wouldn't hate it. And the kick's actually good. Wow, okay. Excuse me. I hate when it's not Jenkins. And Jenkins kind of outruns us. I was trying to pitch the ball to him. Alrighty, we talked about actually running the ball. Let's do what we say we're going to do. Nice move, Montgomery. Really good blocking, Montgomery for 21. Little kind of sprint out play, I believe. And they're going to fake us out, or tried to. Montgomery just trying to secure the catch. Doesn't realize he has a lot of room. Gains 4. Montgomery. Oh, Montgomery. Oh, he had a chance. Falling forward to the 46. Oh, man, if Smith would have blocked him a little longer. It is tough, though. Normally. Oh, my. I really thought that deep end was going to get open. I should have just taken the quick throw to the tight end. I think it was the tight end. We had a quick leg hitch. Should have absolutely taken that. Smith, please. Great throw. Drops it. Our best wide receiver by a mile. And he drops that. Again, I am just going to be so bad at special teams. Ooh, it's a good punt. Problem is I kind of left it short so he has a chance to return it. I really just truly didn't believe in our accuracy, and I was right to. But in the end, it led to a really good return. Yeah, it's so weird. Like, Tulsa's just, they're another low overall school. Not really good at all. Okay, dude. And yet, here they are just locking us down. I mean, even BYU didn't really lock us down, and then we only got 10 points. We just made mistakes through picks and whatnot. There goes Wilkes, huge. Again, what the hell is the hit stick? Is there not an up D-pad hit stick? Or D-pad analog? Every time I go for a hit stick, I just switch to, like, the defensive coordinator down the road. All right, bringing a blitz. We're so far off, but I just don't trust the press. They always lie to us. Wilk. Oh. Bye, I get. What the hell was that? Bye. See you later. Is that not like too little? I mean, I don't think you can get in trouble for too little men on the field. Little men, what is the 7 dwarves? That's what we're talking about. Raheem Craig, though, I mean, sure, we got off the field. What the hell? I guess when you gotta go, you gotta go. We can't see the beginning of the play, but he's out there. Like, he literally ran off. Like, when I was younger, if I was on my way to school and forgot something, I'm like, oh crap, or, I gotta put something in the bag. The fries, I think. Run back as quick as I can just so I'm not late. That is literally what that looked like for me. Oh my God. No matter who we got out here, apparently we're just not going to run the ball well. Tight end's wide open. It's a little behind him, and again, Riles just gets completely destroyed. All right, Jenkins. The reward for getting this first down will be Montgomery coming back into the game. And we can't even get the ball off, man. I literally try to get rid of it so quick, too. Another nothing burger. And I got to say, the defense actually manages pretty well. We're not in the greatest scoring position, but I mean, we're not too far out either to potentially like create. Oh my God, never mind. That is actually insane. That like the throwaway is to flip it up in the sky. Well, we got picked off by another defensive lineman. That's 3 on the year now. Like, just chuck it down to the ground. Throws it up. I mean, this guy can kick field goals too. What a disaster. And yeah, I mean, that's obvious he's going to hit it. Hey, you want to do it again? They're probably thinking. Well, thankfully, we avoided any pre-half touchdowns or field goals again. We're going for it all here. Sick of it. And we just have no time to throw. And again, just as we're hit, we throw the ball perfectly to another defender. That is a crazy joke. Wow, things have really gone badly. Things have taken a turn. I'm not mad. I'm happy, promise. And our guy just bumps 45 players. 14-0. Hey, fellas that came in for the visit, are you convinced? Surely you're convinced, eh? Then Montgomery's on the kick return. That's fantastic. Let's wear and tear our freaking star running back on a kick return that's going nowhere. All right, no more throwing the ball for the rest of the game. Don't even know why I'm looking at audibles. I just said I'm not throwing the ball. We lose the game, it's because we run the ball too much. Don't care. Although one would argue the 14 points they already have might be a part of that, but no. from now on in, that is all that matters. Good play by Montgomery. We'll do another run with him. Behind the sticks, time to throw out a sack for a pick. Let's do it. Smith, you gonna drop this one too? He doesn't, thankfully. Nice juke move. Can't switch hands to get a stiff arm, but it's a big play to the 43. Right, play action, see if Smith wants to get open. I mean, there's no safety over top. And there's no blocking underneath either. Yeah, that happened in kind of a hurry, huh? It's unfortunate. Please, it's a great throw. What a catch. Spalding's the GOAT. Say what you want, but if you're not going to say Spalding's the GOAT, I don't want to hear it. Okay? Oh my God, why did I bounce it all the way? I can't believe 2 tight ends struggled that hard to block one guy. Should have just taken the first down. Now we're in jeopardy here in 4th and 2. Please, Riles. Should have went with a rack catch, I know, but he was going to get contacted, it felt like. And nice cutback. Bringing a blitz. Such a dysfunctional looking blitz. He has all day to throw, by the way. And sure, that's caught. Come with the DB blitz. I mean, if they actually ran it here, they probably have the bodies to get this. And they have done crazier things. Over the middle. Thank the Lord we got there. Oh my. Riles on the deep crosser. Probably drops it even if we do get it to him. Really good throw to Jenkins, who gets about 12. Little RPO action. Petaway is going to be the guy. And nobody blocks number 18, who just read the entire play all the way. 4th quarter, 0 points to show for. I just wonder who the mascot was waving to, because they're literally like seconds away from... I guess that's the only option we have. And he drops it. Second away from freaking storming the field and punching him. Not even the players that are playing badly, just the mascot. It's all the mascot's fault. Let's just be real. Yeah, I got nowhere to go. We're moving the pocket a lot, admittedly. I don't think this is going to go well for us, but why not? Aww. Well, I heard people like watching people struggle. Hey, you sick bastard. Welcome. It's the sickest thing you'll ever see. Biggest struggle of all time. The teams with good records really just are good, huh? I just thought maybe they're just, playing against really bad teams like us. I was expecting to do pretty well here. No, it's not the case. We're going to get no pressure either. We're probably going to give them a field goal. This is our, last-ditch effort. Oh, wow. What a play. Picked off Duncanson. And we don't get a block from 23. That's a great play, though. Finally, one of those throw to sacks works in our favor. Thank the Lord. It's been a long time. The fumble. The fumble that really... Oh, come on, Riles. Dude has literally dropped every single pass we've ever thrown to him. His catching is 20 better than O'Brien, yet he's worse. That's an ill-advised throw, but it's taking our guys so long to get open that, you kind of have to extend the play. It's tough. Screen pass on 3rd and 10. We get it off. Montgomery to the outside will show off a lot of speed to gain just about 10. We go inside zone with Montgomery, speaking of. Not really anything we can do here. Our own lineman kind of bumps us, but that cutback was smart every day of the week. They lose a player now. Not a great throw because we released it early, but I just want to get that ball out there as quick as possible. That D-line was crashing. Crashing like stock in ECU. We're crashing and burning, boys. We just got chased down from the backside, and even if we didn't, we would not have gotten the first down anyways. Mesh spot every 4th down as a conversion because we need 2 touchdowns. Riles. Finally. Oh! Okay. Sure. Yeah. What a play, Riles. Got me all riles up. Riles. Yeah. Dive play. Come on, let's get into the end zone. Wow, what a play that was. And there you go. All right. The game is not over. The game is still afoot. 4th quarter, 4 minutes left. Got to get a stop. We've gotten plenty. We just haven't really got many scores. He actually does take it out there. Good tackle, one-on-one. It's been hard to tackle that guy. I'm not saying much. I'm just saying what an effort. Come on, guys. And that's not terrible for us. 3rd and 5. We're in the dime blitz. Empty backfield, so there's going to be a quick throw here, possibly. We got to press on him. I thought he was going to adjust to that. Good blitz. Great coverage. We get the stop. 2:53 in the fourth. We decided to come alive at the perfect time, apparently. Perfect time to make it in either a really mid-game or a really clutch game. And good job. Did we do too much? Probably. Sure. Am I taking any of the blame? Hell no. It's a really good throw. That is a really good throw. It needed to be, too, because that guy, he made a play. Montgomery, not going to gain much. It is kind of funny how, like, the wear and tear, at least offensively, the only guys you really have to manage it for are the running backs. Other guys just aren't getting the ball as much to be able to need the wear and tear. And we're just going to take off with the quarterback. It's going to be a yard short. It's fine. 2-minute warning, an inch. Got the little bubble. The problem with this is if you're not throwing it to the receiver, it's going to take a little while, and they might blow this up. We'll throw it to the receiver. He's pretty open. Not a great block, but he'll get out there to the 45. Adding to it is that he went out of bounds. Running back. Oh, my God. I didn't even see the safety at all, or linebacker, whoever that was. I did not see them at all. No, I don't want that. I want either a curl or a go. That works. All right, Rouse. That's a really good throw. Dropped in and held on. All right, making up for those drops. Absolutely, especially that one. A couple of tough catches from Riles after some really easy misses. And Jenkins powering forward to the 7. A little drag. Smith could be an option, but so could Smith. Thinking one of the Smiths is the option. Can't even get it off to Jenkins. Might have been our fault for dropping back again too far. I don't like it. This play's not bad, to be fair. I don't know. Comeback route. I'm just going to get straight a block from Jenkins. Smith! Perfect throw! Touchdown on 4th and 10. Who says we're not clutch? Do you go for 2? Where do you even start at from this on the 2-point? Because you can also audible from it. From the 3-yard line. That's a lot of yards. No free play. Oh, man. I'm going for it. Riles! Clutch! 2-point conversion. We're leading by 1. Problem is they've got a lot of timeouts. I don't know why they're aiming that down. I want to get them to return this. I need that clock on. A little bit, even like 4 seconds here for them to start pretty much in the same spot. Did you notice why I didn't go for the hit stick? I wanted to stay up. 3 seconds gone. What are they suggesting? Cover 4? This kicker has hit some field goals. Quarterback's in trouble. Gets sacked by Craig, who's back in the lineup. Come on, guys. Give us something to be proud of for today. That play with Smith was so clutch. Oh, free safety. He's wide open, dude. Don't go for him. I mean, it's a field goal if you do. Some deep safety, huh? Why is he playing so low? I played him over top. Yeah, over top is the same in every game. And there's nobody. Oh, man. Well, we've lost those recruits, huh? Make a return happen, please, Johnson. Actually, good blocking in the outside, although that guy broke off and just felt it. Quick slot out. Spalding's made some plays for us, so you never know. Smith in the post. It's overthrown. It would have had a chance. I don't know what you want, you know. Pitch. Won't pitch it. Wow. How come I lose like that in every video game I've ever played? Cover 4 is the worst coverage in the game. In every EA game ever made. I don't know how. It just is. I mean, look at their passing yards in the game. 172. 92 of those were right at the end of the game. Unbelievable. That's crazy. That's genuinely crazy. I mean, look at their numbers. 152 yards passing. 92 came on the final play of the game. Well, for them at least. Realistically, it's the final play of the game. That every other play just meant nothing. 2 interceptions that killed us. And then defense right at the end. Just failed so hard. Does it actually show the drops for Riles? 2? That's a lie. 4 drops in total, but Definitely more than 2. I also hate that one kid has that the title Baby Gronk. Because I want to use Baby Gronk in the title, and someone's going to be like, he doesn't look like a small white boy. I know I'm going to hear it, but I might still do it. Also have to use those coaching points. That's... What a loss, huh? There you go. Finally, we get Hopper, who I probably have called Hooper. I think we're going to need the other QB as well. DT, Dion Lewis. We get a couple of those. Not bad. Got a couple of guys lined up. Please, can I get back? I hate when that auto does that. Can I get back to where I'm at? You're now in a recruiting battle with Coastal Carolina. Fantastic. I mean, yeah, they're 3 stars, but we're looking pretty good for a lot of them. We did also we coasted too hard, and Qualls is now looking like he's going to somewhere else. Doug Horan, we lose a Will linebacker. Nice. And then Evie, who we did put more points on, we just failed as well. Of course, we have a bye week, so extra recruiting, if you will. Let's get our coach going as well. I really don't want to work on the coordinators because they just suck. Like, is that because they're low overall and I have to upgrade them, or they just suck? Because I feel like they just straight up aren't good, you know? Let's sway the linemen. So how does that work? So once you start one, do you have to stay on it forever? Wide receivers tight end take less time. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that sucks. We got 2 guys that we do have more hours, of course. But 2 guys that probably we just lost straight up because we had visits and and we lost because of that. Yeah, here it is too. Recruiting battle. I mean, that's unfortunate. Was this this was the visit, right? In week 8. Let's take away the DM, see what we can do here. I mean, I could use all the linemen I can get. Again, how good are these players? Who the hell knows? I mean, we don't have these grades, but is it still worth it? Does it show how much it does? It says 5. You would think it wouldn't do that, though, right? Of course, if we would have won that, I think we would have had it. I think that's why we lost it. Literally losing that game just straight up took us out. It just took us out. We're holding on to friends and family. You should always stay close to your loved ones, but we gotta put a little bit more. Again, if it's bad, am I really selling them well? I don't think so. Because otherwise, what would be the point of just knowing? If you just knew and you always got good grades, that would be kind of dumb, right? So, can I sway them? So, 2 out of 3 is good. Ideal pitch is 3 out of 3. I mean, I guess. It only shows 3. There's other, that is just like a budget hard sell, huh? I don't know if I want to send the house on this guy. He's good. I guess we'll do a soft sell. Do a soft sell and a DM. I don't think visit. What can we do a visit? I mean, it's the same tier. It's winnable. I feel good about winning most games against schools that are similar, so I'm gonna do it. We're gonna approximate home. We're just gonna try to get all the players that live close to us. That's basically our best plan. It's my only plan of action at this point. Again, another player that the interests are pretty low. I can't imagine selling someone on something they don't care about matters. But if not, then I have no options anyways, right? Moeller. Oh, man. A+ and all that, I mean, you would think would be good. Do we have extended on this guy? We don't, so I can DM him, but I can't go any further than that. Of course, we get Ricks. We got a new QB, though. That's pretty sick. Take away the friends and family, see if we can hard sell yet, which we should be able to. We're top 5. What does he have? A B? That's not terrible. An A+, a B, and a D. It could be worse. This linebacker is pretty much cooked. We got to get back to the linebacker recruiting board, though. We are just doing nothing in that regard. But honestly, that linebacker, or that quarterback, I mean, I'll still recruit this guy, but I'm going to take the friends and family off. If a scholarship is enough to keep him, I'm just going to do it because we need these hours, and I don't even need quarterback that much. Even the quarterback we got, we probably didn't need. We definitely need to go harder on edge more than, positions like quarterback, especially a guy named Beer. What are you, crazy? Am I not going to offer him some we didn't even offer a scholarship there. We should have done that first chance we got. I'm going to actually reach out on social media. We've got 2 other targets we can add, which I think need to be linebacker. But we'll see. We've been really struggling those guys. It's like the one position we've really struggled. Like, yeah, again, I mentioned a lot, but they're all pretty much 3 stars. But that's just where we're at, you know, as a team, as a school. We're not really able to bring in the big names right now. We lost some more players, which, to be fair, we literally just put them on, and we just didn't have any points to... What is Jenkins at risk of, though? Does it say why? It doesn't show. We'll have to look. But going against Temple, you know, another, you know, kind of easier team. Although we should beat Tulsa, so who are we even saying? Of course, Humphreys, he's not officially committed, but, like, nobody wants him. Like, it's either join us or join no one, pretty much. Wicks, hopefully we can hold on. Urback, we pretty much should be holding on. Thomas, we did turn it around. How do we turn it around again? Just because of the hometown hero? Clutch. Higgins, clutch up here when we have a huge week 11 matchup. Not even doing much for Nicholson here. I mean, what is his... I mean, we probably could do that. I think the hard sell, you know, an A and a C. Like, I feel like if you have at least one of their top things, like, that's got to mean something, right? Because it's like, well, yeah, this isn't good, this isn't good, this isn't good, but that one thing is really good. It's better than nothing. If 10 points you can allocate. We need linebackers so bad. Larry Lowe, thankfully, seemingly nobody wants him. And again, our hours are freaking gone already. 400 hours just isn't enough, dude. It's so bad. But let's head on the road to take on the Owls. It's also really tough for me to, like, try and save time in these videos. You know, like, cutting this stuff out would be, you know, good time saver. But this is, like, the big part of college football. And, you know, it's not like Madden or the NFL where I've seen all these stadiums and the atmospheres, like, dozens of times. You know, some of these are the first time I've ever seen, right? Like, I'm not so novice that I haven't seen, like, a good portion of the schools, especially the top dogs. But, you know, there's a lot that I also just haven't seen. So we will be returning the ball first, and we will be in the rain. Didn't look like it started raining until after the game started, which, you know, I wasn't ready for that, okay? I wasn't ready. I'm not looking at the quarterback numbers because they're worse than they were before. Nope, not looking. Okay, we do get Anthony Smith, who's got some okay receiving numbers, I suppose. Touchdowns are really low, though. Why would they give me something called wide receiver mid-screen? If it's a mid-screen, I don't want it. Well, dude. Underneath. We do get a couple of yards. We also lose another lineman. I love it. I love that for us. What a gift. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Also losing linemen. Not injured forever, though. But we do get a first down. So we get to continue the drive. Without that lineman, but with, you know, the drive is continuing. Riles, good throw. I think we might have gotten hit as you're throwing yet again. Little pulling guard, running the ball. Gonna bounce it all the way, cut it back in. Perfect play for about 8 or 9. Jenkins gonna come in. Actually do like this RPO, even though it's super short side. Let's throw it over there. Nice juke move. Oh, nice. Holding it very riskily, but first down. Little swing out over there. Jenkins. Riles. It's a good throw. It's a great catch. Gains 8. Little play action. I kind of want to just audible this. Smith's looking pretty good, actually. He's got to be a blitz, right? They're bringing everybody. Maybe not. Riles not super open. Open enough, though. Great catch to the 17. All I want to know... Oh, I can't get... Oh, nice play. There goes Jenkins. Gains 9. What I was going to say about what I want to know, though, is I just want to know why the rack catch seems better than the aggressive catch for contact catching. That's all I want to know. And we're just going to keep it with the QB, who falls forward for the touchdown. There goes right, I believe, 90 speed, mind you. What a guy. The guy has got some speed talent. We do get a touchdown. Last week, he didn't get a touchdown until the final freaking moments of the game, really. And they're so anticipated waiting for that pitch that we just run right by him. On the 25-yard line. Little quick throw to the outside. Huge pop. Only a yard gain. I also have no idea why I don't show it right away, but their quarterback is a senior with 91 throw power. A lot of throw power there. Not bad at all. As far as the running back goes, very good in Jay Ducker. Wide receivers, very average. Tight end, super slow. Offensive line, pretty bad, actually. D-line, pretty bad. I mean, it's not a great team, right? Again, we should be good. We should be, 5-2 for a user run team. We should probably be winning more. Should be 7-0. And he doesn't keep it on what could have been an option play. It looked like one. And he's going to take a shot into the safety. And I just don't understand how we're not taking that ball away. Thankfully, it's still going to be a punt, but still, takeaway could have been a lot more yards on the return. Again, luckily, it's not a score. It's a stop. There goes Petaway finding some room to the 44. Little RPO action. We're going to keep it. I liked it. I didn't really keep it, but hand it off, I suppose. Keep it on the ground, if you will. Little inside zone. Just need a yard. Reaching forward. How is that not going to cause me to fumble? Like, how is it not? Play action wheels. Do we have the time for this? Oh, wow. Why are we not throwing that sooner? That's a touchdown. Petaway! Almost didn't see it. So fixated on the O-line first of all. Then the in. Thankfully, that didn't get open. And then the wheel on the left. Finally got to the other progression and barely got it. Almost missed it. Will be the start of the second quarter with us leading 14-0 in the weather. We're better on the road at home than at home, by the way. Does anyone want to, talk about it? Get that. Nice throwaway, to be fair, but good job. 3rd and 7. Come with a blitzer. We're going to be all over this stack here. The bunch. Tight end's open, and you got so many people open, but he holds on to it too long. Takes the sack from Justin Benton, and that will be a very long punt. I mean, wear and tear on Montgomery is fine for now. So instead of just oh, what a run. Instead of preemptively just benching players, I might just go forward with, at least after this set of benching, go forward with just benching them when the wear and tear starts to add up, which usually is probably about 3 carries a drive. Nice stiff arm from Jenkins, 4 yards. Riles has saved us a couple of times here. A quick throw, and Smith will get the first down. A lot of time, I really do just feel like the drag is all we have time for, which is a drag in itself. Blocking tight end, you leave him alone, and he will find a couple of spots. He's obviously so good that we thought he was a regular tight end and not a blocking tight end. Low. Inside handoff. Great cutback. Jenkins for 7. Guns in now. Do we have an injury? I feel like I've used this play a couple times. It's not worked out. Let's just take it out quick to the running back. Give him a chance to roll with it. And again, that freaking reach forward is just so hard to get used to. I know that there's a decent bit of people that have complained about the whole, remapping buttons nonsense. But that one just so stupid, in my opinion. I don't know where you would put that button, but there's got to be a different one for it. Like right bumper, maybe? Because, how many people actually protect the ball? And it will be a legit fumble. It's just such a habit to just, truck every time you see somebody coming after you. And not a great gainer. Could have been one. All right, back to the passing game. Over the middle. Really good throw. Petaway. He's pretty much wide receiver 1 on this team. Riles missed some very catchable passes for us. I really like this play. Yeah, I just felt like there was some room on the outside here. Little Z spot. Was waiting for that one with Smith, and he does catch it. To the 21. The deep ins, the drags, the deep outs. Even though they don't really give us those much. Those are my plays. That's a tough one. And that's going to be picked off. I can't believe the throw power, though. He has 91 throw power, and it's just it's floated in. They're playing 10 yards off, and it is not getting there in a hurry. Also, so much for the whole, I know it's not exactly they can't pick what they can't see, The guy wraps around without really being able to see. Like, he's looking inside, but is he really making the play on the running back? He can't see him from this angle. That's kind of insane. But it wouldn't be an us game without a pick, huh? Fantastic. Blowing great opportunity. And they get some pretty good blocking there, but we do find a way. And the deep safety. What a spin. Get a push. We're getting a push. DT will take him down, and I'm not calling timeout. I have been... you're probably like, what? What do you mean? Just call timeout? Oh, it's not you. We've been burned pre-half too many times. And little RPO drops it. Okay, I mean, that's going to make things interesting. I mean, like, we've been burned so many times in the sense that, like, we can't trust ourselves, let alone them continuing to drive. That's bad enough as is. And does throw it away. We keep all 3 timeouts. Go with the pitch reverse, pet away. Try to keep it on the ground while also giving us a chance. Oh, wow, they are on that. Found a way back to the line, I suppose. Gain 3. Not worth it, though. We're going to take this to the second half, up 7. Again, it could absolutely be worse. Start of the second half, they lose 3 on a carry. Rain is still coming down. Oh, I thought we had the tight end. Huge hit on the running back. Knocks it free. 3rd and 13. I do like the incompletions. You know, even on base sliders, you know, you actually see some incompletions. Where normally in other games, you would be pretty much catching everything as long as you got your hand on it for like a quarter of a second. This is really good coverage. Good swat. Perfect D. 4th and 13. Stop. Ah, that's the truck is just to tap it. That makes sense. Even that, though, I tapped it, and he's still... Okay. I've got some ways to go, all right? I don't know what you want from me. Oh, what a catch. Put him out at wide, boys. What a block. Crush the little man. Jet sweep Jenkins, and I don't know. I think he changed as they are out wide there. Not super open, but no, it's a bad throw. I was about to say, but if it's out in front of him, it would, in fact, be catchable. We know the rule. If it's catchable, you got to catch it. And can't catch that either. From the 10-yard line. Smith got no other choice. And he will take that for the first down. Big play for 22. Up 7. Another score of any kind would obviously give us the 2-point lead. 2-possession lead, I should say. Inside zone. Jenkins getting some love. Gains about 5. Maybe closer to 6. I don't know if I like this. I don't have any time. Okay, timeout, I guess. Didn't even actually audible, and everyone's just like looking around for the call. Petaway. That was pre-snap the guy. I gotta watch out for that right analog stick up. Little sweep play for Montgomery. Petaway all the way through the lineup here. And pretty good play. Ah, I thought we set him up enough inside. We didn't. Damn, we probably should have scored there. At a convoy, they did kind of fall behind us a little bit, and you can't really slow down for the convoy there. Get caught up from behind anyways. Montgomery, another 5 or 6. First and goal from the 4. Got to cut it back in, and what an effort! Montgomery touchdown. Nice. Not saying it's over, but we skipped a little bit ahead to a 3rd and 6 now. Right before the 4th quarter starts. RPO, he holds it, and I didn't even see the safety there. What a hit, but does find his man for the first down. All right, D. You got so much to work with because you give up a touchdown, it doesn't matter, right? Your team is still in a good spot. We give up contain, just trying to get in at all, and they get a massive gainer to the 40. Start of the 4th quarter, 21-7. I can't really say we're in control, but we're looking good. Looking at the targets, I mean, we're spreading the ball around. It's just a lot of the balls just don't go there. You know, they're overthrown or they're dropped. One of the two. Yeah, and I know ball spreading. Oh, we're spreading a lot of balls, huh? You like your balls spread? Unbelievable. Uh-oh. Unbelievable indeed. Wow, this guy is slow. How many times about the running back talking about freaking our safety? DB, whoever the hell it was. He is slow. Wilk is the slowest man alive. Like, arguably. Quick little throw to the outside. He slips off the tackle. We bring him down to the 5-yard line. Stopping them to a field goal or assumingly a turnover on downs because they would probably go for it would be fantastic. He's in trouble. Can't get a hand on him. Good throw. Great catch. Touchdown. Offense knows what it needs to do. Another score. The outside. Not a bad start to doing that. Doing a lot of juke moves. Maybe I should be spinning more. Just one of those carry days. Montgomery finding a little bit of room. I mean, the big play hasn't really been there, but a little chunk yardage is doing some things. All right, we flipped over the RPO. We're out there. Good enough block. Remember, not every single play is a touchdown. Something I really need to remember myself. Is there even anyone covering this? I mean, I imagine one of the edge rushers is going to drop off here. I mean, but yeah, like it's just, are they? Great catch by Montgomery. First down. Far from guaranteed on that, but he held on. Montgomery. Great job. Gains 12. Decent blocking. All right, outside run. Getting closer and closer to field goal range, which I don't trust. And there goes Montgomery. And was that actually a truck or was that a reach? Like, I don't know. RPO to Petaway. Oh, no. Yep. Wow, what a play. I don't know what to do with that. That's just, I read the guy reading him. He backs off of him, and then the other guy sees it, and the guy can't get the block, and wow. What do you do with that? I mean, tell me exactly what I'm supposed to do with that. That's just, you can't do anything. He's going to take a shot. Come on, get this back for us, Lowry. And, like, can I get a guy to react to the ball, please? Doesn't even go up for it. Oh, my, dude. Like, our interceptions literally got to be the easiest things of all time, and even then they drop them half the time. 2-yard gain. That's a good defensive play for us. Well, there goes my 0. And it's a first down. 2-minute warning, or they're about to before they hit that timeout. Down only 7. I can't believe they read it. I can't believe it. And for us, there's nothing to read, right? Like, that's... Oh, my Lord, there's nobody in sight. Like, you don't read that corner there. 2-minute warning. Now officially reached. Like, I'm reading the other corner. He drops off. I'm throwing that ball. Not really much more to it. Nice hit. I was about to say, it's got to be a curl route. Very impressed that he at least realized that. No dump off. He's going to get sacked. Massive 3rd and 16. Oh, my Lord. It's so risky, dude. Good tackle. Works out. He threw it a lot sooner than he wanted to, I think. This is where we call a timeout. Kind of let him set up a little bit, then you call a timeout. All right. A little bit of dime coverage. And there's nobody over there. There's literally nobody over there, dude. And he holds on. I mean, he should, because he's wide open. Don't tell me he press. Bro, deep blue, dude. Why are they always pressing? Like, no one else on this team is pressing. He just decides to go rogue. We blew a 21-7 lead, and I'm going to take a guess that it won't stop there. Nobody on him. And I don't know what the hell I did. I think I like ducked it or took it. I don't even know. I don't know what the hell happened there. The screen just went away. Like, we ran away from the screen. We heard Tulane. Could have threw to Smith there. Screenplay. Outside. There you go. Big play, Montgomery. Trying to keep those timeouts since we only have one. This double post, man, it is so hit or miss. Sometimes you get it. Sometimes you just don't. One thing I do want is the block. And I was going to throw. I just don't have the time, man. Riles. Huge play to the 43. Injury timeout, potentially. Is that what that was? Showed timeout. We obviously didn't call one because we only had one left. Oh, I didn't know he was sitting down. And that's picked off. Oh, my. Oh, my. Was that actually my fault? Was that actually the play call? Was that actually the play call, or did he not finish his running... his route? That's actually the route? He's naked. And he stops. Oof, that's tough. I mean, nobody's open, if that's the case. We said it's going to get worse, and it does. We are just blowing the season right now. And, I mean, they're turning that run into a big play. One of their last timeouts, but they're only 20 yards out. What a hit! Fumble! And I thought it was a fumble. I thought he had it for enough. Obviously, it was a short period of time, but it still felt like he caught it, turned, and then dropped it, no? I mean, what do I do? Tell me what the hell I do. Over the... Oh, my God, it's a throw. Well, we've lost. That's fantastic. They're not going to call a timeout. They don't need to be fair. They just rolled the kicker out while clock was running. Hit it buzzer beater style. We blew a 21-7 lead. And I'm never even going to be able to find out if that play truly was what it was supposed to be. Wow. All right, maybe we're not ready for a new conference after all, huh? 3 picks. 3 picks, missing only 7 throws. That is Heisman. That's all that is. It's just Heisman difficulty. Montgomery, really good performance. Just Heisman difficulty. Bad blocking and receivers not getting open quick enough. It's tough. It's tough. Maybe we lower the coverage a little bit. I don't know. I really don't know. All I know is we suck. 21-7 blew it. All in the fourth quarter, right? Or very close to it, pretty much. Late third into the fourth. Go to the next week, week 11. We do have a visit this week as well. And who do we get? The other quarterback? No, we get Urbach. Okay, nice. Other quarterback. We get the tackle, Avery Thomas. All right, we cleaned up shop a little bit. We lose another linebacker. Our championship contendership is slowly but surely diminishing. Moeller, I mean, please. I need you, please. Nicholson. Qualls has dropped further, so whatever the hell we just did, it did not work. We've got to go back in and change some things up. Got 75 hours. I feel like we've just... we're barely getting any points back despite being done recruiting. I mean, we're getting a lot of the guys, but how good actually are they? We'll have to find out. Higgins, week 11. This is a big one for us. Problem is this really going to do much for us? Look, it's against a small school, which I don't even know if we're going to win. And, of course, Nicholson, the hometown hero pitch. I don't even think it's working. It sure as hell doesn't look like it is. Edge, Bird, we're just getting lucky that these guys, nobody wants them. We pretty much get these guys for free at this rate almost. Do we have a good hard sell here? A couple of B pluses, probably not too bad. Playing time and pro potential. Sadly, pro potential is garbage. We're trying to get us better. Trying to develop some guys to become, all-time legends. I do want some hours, so I got to take some of these off. Even though I don't want to lose those players, especially those, the edge rushers. Can't believe we got Dion Lewis, though, the DTs. I mean, he's good. Good. Larry Lowe, we'll get rid of the social media and then do friends and family. Again, only 20 hours left. Gardner. I mean, Gardner, the door is open. How good was he again? Do we have speed? Seems he upper echelon, right? Get rid of the DM player. I mean, what do I do, though? Soft sell? I don't think that's going to cut it. Playing time and pro potential is actually not bad again. But, we're down to 10 hours. And, of course, this Qualls one did not work. The Conference Legend thing did not work. Do I send house? I don't know. If we win, maybe we got a chance. And then, of course, the hours we're so low on that I can't increase our odds with anyone else. Thankfully, some of these guys, because they're 3-star, we're just getting them just based on offering them a scholarship straight up. It's enough. But a lot of the other guys, especially if you get into the 4 and 5-star, definitely not going to be enough. But here we go for the final game of the episode, which, we've been absolutely sliding. We were 2-0 in the conference. Now we're 2-2. We're taking on the Charlotte 49ers, who are 5-0 in the conference. Yeah. This is a tough one. We got to stop the slide, though. This is a team we need to beat. This would be a massive one, even though they're not that good of a team. I mean, look at us right here. Overall, 6th conference. Arguably 7th. Brutal. I mean, arguably freaking 9th, to be fair, but I suppose once, after 5-3, the record does kind of dwindle a bit, but I need to do better. We need to do better. Here we go at home wearing the black alternates. If this doesn't get the team hyped to win this game against a team that is a lower overall than us, on paper, we're expected to win this. Well, I wouldn't say expected to win, but you're looking matchup to matchup, player to player. We should win this game, but obviously the Niners, they're 6-2. They're 5-0 in the conference. They've been winning, of course. Thing is, I don't want to just move our team to a better conference because, we should be playing harder teams. It's too easy, but, we're choking games. We're far from, it's too easy. I feel like we definitely have to at least win the conference to earn the right to move conferences, right? I think that makes sense. Donald Chaney and Jaquarius Conley are their best players, and our best players are nobody because we suck. Bit harsh, but sometimes true. Wilson trying to get in there, and there goes a run to nowhere. Can't believe the DB actually made a play there. But yeah, I don't get it. Sometimes it just feels so easy. We've been playing bad teams like all episode pretty much. And then other times it's like, whoa, how the hell are they literally unstoppable? Oh, that quick out, and there goes the sack. Great play for the defensive tackle. Justin Benton been heating up lately. Wish the dime blitzes were a little bit better, especially off the edge. I don't feel like I like them. I don't know if I like them, but here it is. Get Wilk over there. Oh, wide open. Oh, thank God he took the wrong player. And another drop. Hello? Handoff inside. Get really good blocks, and there goes Montgomery. We don't spin often, and maybe for good reason. 19 yards on the first play of the game. That is the juice. Oh, so that play was that sit down. I see it now. It sucks. Riles, it's a good throw. Great catch. 9 in motion. Riles. I felt like Smith was going to be opened up every day of the week, so that's who we took pre-snap. So we took pre-snap mentally, at least, and it was there enough. Maybe still was a little bit of a force. Across the middle. There goes Petaway. He's got speed. Sort of gets out of bounds unscathed to the 10. Wanted Riles so bad in the end zone, but Montgomery. And we're going to just keep it kind of centralized. Little option from Smith, option from Riles. That's a really good throw. Riles down to the 1. That is a beautiful throw. Oh, my God, they're all over that. Wait, hello? I mean, is this not wide open? And it is. Smith touchdown. 2nd of the year, I think. Maybe 3rd of the year? I can't remember. What a drive, though, after the stop. It's not, the problem, though, is it's not the beginning of games. It's the end of them. We can't finish for crap. 2nd and 8. After a short little run. They're trying to get things heated up. We left the middle. No, we didn't. Picked off Wilson. Big play. Man, we really don't get many user picks either. Yeah, you better celebrate that, Wilson. Look at him go. Spinning 360 pick, by the way. Whereas RDBs, straight on, can't catch a damn cold. I was going to go with the classic Wuhan, and I just didn't. All right, I didn't. I left it out. I kind of want Smith on a post. Like bracketing him. The fact that I didn't get that off is just pure bottery. I felt like there was a chance with Smith, and it just never got there, while 2 underneaths were just wide open. The screen pass will not lead to as much as I thought, but ends up recovering on the offensive lineman struggles. Inside zone, been running Montgomery a lot in this one so far. Got to get Jenkins going soon enough. And, I hate field goals so much. I really want to go for this. I think we're going to kick a field goal, though. I hate these things. These are literally... Like, how am I so bad at these? Please? Yes! Kicking a field goal, I swear to God, is the hardest thing in this entire game. I'm so bad at them. Of course, 5-yard penalty to start. 1st and 5, why wouldn't you? But yeah, that and intercepting the ball, apparently. At least if it's the AI. Can't believe that inside zone didn't work. It's tough. Still 10 points to start the game out is not bad. Oh, wow, what a rush when you have some Altoids and you drink some ice water. God damn, it makes me feel alive. End of the first quarter. 10-0, 3rd and 5. Really glad that play ended there because we were not ready for that at all. We were spread thin in coverage. Look at the numbers. They have 0 yards. And yet, guess what? They're going to win the game. Just wait till the fourth. It'll get real interesting. Skip to the fourth. Cover 2 man. We're actually going to be pressing here. Press outside, I guess. Oh, it's a screen. Wilson. What a play. Loss of 2. He's having a day. On the return. Petaway. Please. Oh, my. Didn't even see that guy coming at all. Wilson Montgomery's wear and tear isn't really looking bad. Wide open. Misses him, but what a catch by Petaway, who has been impressive. I really did not expect him to be as good as he has been so far for us. And I am very impressed and very proud. I'm a proud parent. Got to go to Riles. And he drops it. Fingertips. Don't hit the corner either. I mean, you got to just take it, I guess. Why not? It's a punt anyways. Oh, and Smith holds on! What is the DB doing? What a damn throw, by the way. Guy in the quarterback's face, over the top of the defense, right at the very back line of the end zone. Yannick Smith, who's not even the fastest guy in the world, gets just enough behind them. Unbelievable. I think late hands as well. He looked over late, and the DB just, they don't make a play on the ball if they can't see it. Sometimes you got to just have a little bit of faith. I mean, you look at this play, who is open? We got to get to what? Almost the 30? The running back's not getting to the 30. Not a hope. It's just take a shot. Safest risk there is. They pick it off down there, it's potentially a touchback. Amazing. Amazing. Maybe the game that solidifies a win here. Little first down for the offense. It's into the 42-yard line now. 5 minutes into the, left in the second, not into. Thought it was going to be a keeper on the read, and run game hasn't necessarily been great for them. 6 for 33. I didn't even think it was that good. I thought it was worse than that. Maybe they've been picking up a couple of first downs on those plays. We're not out there for it. It's a quick throw. Good hit. Just didn't finish the play. And they're going to have a lot of room here. Oh, you got to finish that. Oh, my Lord. That's why. Oh, he's still going. That's why I didn't want to switch off. Rutledge, he's a good player. Just hasn't really had many lanes. And he definitely shows there why he is considered their impact player. All the time in the world. The throw. What a hit. Right, the only blitz I know. Try to get some pressure. Maybe make him think twice. Instead of just being so comfortable in the pocket that he just waits until he finds a guy. And it worked out. Wasn't exactly what we thought was going to happen, but it worked out. Apparently we're playing across games. I don't know what the hell that means, but I don't think that refers to the coverage, because you would have literally got cooked there. Wow, I got cooked anyways. And we do get him out of bounds, sorta, kinda. Little cover 2 trap. Got ourselves a blitzing defender off the edge. Quick throw. We're there. We saw that coming every day of the week. Just kind of held him in place. Yeah, you could throw it to him, but by the time that ball gets out there, we're going to blow him up. Boom. Are you kidding me? Catches it down to the 1. How? From the 1 yard line. I mean, we got a lot of linebackers up. Oh, I knew it. We should have ran commit. Big drive for the Niners here. 40 seconds left. You know what we like to do before... oh, my Lord. It's going to take off. Get away. Slide. Actually, we'll call a timeout. A pretty damn good run, actually. But to say, you know what we like to do pre-half, and that is choke away a lead. They're on the screen, sort of, but not really. We'll cut inside. I didn't think we were going to reach out of bounds, so I was like, screw it. We're just going to set it up then. Nice couple of plays here. That run specifically is just fast enough, barely, to get past the defense. I can't believe you read that. Oh, it's not a great play for us. Hurry up. Looking for Smith here on that out. We should have just taken the underneath. Please don't be grounding. We suck at field goals. Do we have enough time to run like an inside handoff here? Kind of want a quick pass. Our Riles might be a predetermined. Oh, he fights it. Oh, it still works. Left hash, though. I mean, we're closer. What a catch, though. At least we have a chance on a field goal. 55. I don't even know if we have the distance for this. If I hit this, I'd be shocked. Is that good? That looks pretty good, I think. We needed to be almost max, and I thought it released it soon enough, didn't, and it's a shank. 17-7. Why do I suck so much at field goals? 17-7 at halftime. It could be worse. Their offense has definitely played a lot better than it started, and the time of possession is completely flipped. We were 2-1 on them. We do get the ball as well, so, I mean, just got to get back to getting down the field, you know? Would have been nice to get a kick return touchdown there. Would have put a lot of pressure back onto them. But as of right now, we have opened the door to the worst thing ever invented, which, of course, is optimism. How do I break someone's spirit if they have hope? And that, my friends, is how you become a successful CEO, baby. Does that hand off Jenkins? We good. Oh, nice setup. Nice moves, Jenkins. Down the sideline. All the way to the 32-yard line. Oh, the cuts were filthy. Not even really cuts, but just change of directions, following the blocks. Beautiful. Parker Jenkins, a guy that we are in risk of losing to the transfer portal, which makes sense because Montgomery's the starter, even though Jenkins is good enough to start. What a run. And I'm honestly pretty secure to just run this thing even more. You know, just get this to field goal range if you don't mind. Montgomery looking pretty fresh during game 6. And they are suggesting a throw because they've got so many players on the D-line trying to stop the run. Although it is a fake out, we'll say. We do get that throw underneath easily. Good old Petaway. I do like that run to the right. And pretty good. We're going to cut it inside. Nice little head shake inside for 7. Toss play to their best defender. Questionable. Nice block. Ah, we're so screwed. Loss of 5. I mean, who expects it? That's my game plan, and that's usually what gets me in trouble. And we can't even throw it in time. Instantly threw it, but they brought 6. Mark call. Field goal time. Can't wait to miss another one. I'm just so bad at them. I hate them so much. There you go. Okay. I'm getting a little bit better. The arrow just throws me off. I don't know why. That guy's face is too smiley. We did waste a significant amount of clock, but they're also wasting no significant amount of time trying to get back down the field. Only down 13. These types of leads have done nothing for us. And he catches it, breaks the tackle, doesn't do much. 1 yard. 2nd and 9 from the 41-yard line. See if Craig wants to do something. Gets a little push. They re-engage. He's in trouble, and he's going to find a way out of it. Damn, good play for 5. Really don't love cover 2, but I do really like this blitz. I think we might get there. Safety. Well, that kind of sucks. We're going to pull off. And it works out in the end. Picked off by Gene. Is it Gene or Jean? I would say Gene. Definitely clamped up. Gonna blitz, but realized we weren't going to get there in time. Decided to pull off. It wasn't even a bait because he had all the time in the world to react, and he just forced it anyways. Pressure maybe was getting there, and, well, I've been there before, I'll tell you that much. Please, that's all I needed. That is all I needed. Oh, my Lord, what a tackle. 2nd and inches, arguably better than getting the first down. We appreciate you. Run to the right. Kind of little power counter. Nice little juke move. Great blocks. 10 yards. We score a touchdown on this drive, then you know it's over, so let's try to secure that if we don't mind. We do have a visit this week, so even though we blew it last week, we can at least kind of, I wouldn't say recover, but we can do better for this week. Even though it doesn't always work, I do like the end around a lot. Petaway's fast, 92 speed. I just need a left tackle to slide over, you know? Which he does not do. Yeah, we lose a lot. Why do I do this to myself? That deep in from Petaway, that is the one. That is the one that I wanted that one time. Block for us. Try to slide, didn't, got blasted. Should be in field goal range at that run, though. Wins against us again. Is that on? I mean, it looks like it's on. Ooh, that accuracy might have missed it. Yep, I think that accuracy at the end did it. Why am I so bad at field goals? Just the worst. What am I missing, though? Was it actually just yellow accuracy there, or was I really off? It's like, I don't feel like the accuracy should have affected that much. Oh, we got beat. Good tackle. 16-point deficit. That would have been really tough to come back from. 13-point deficit? Very manageable. Oh my God. What a hit. We almost got the pick. Oh, what a try. What a try. That was close. And then throw to the outside. Please bring him down inbounds. We don't. But the clock will continue. It's not reached the threshold. I don't know why we were just standing there. I just anticipate him having more speed than he does, and he doesn't. Meaning me standing there is literally free real estate for him. Quick throw outside, and he throws it inside instead. Nice knockout. I mean, these teams are pretty tragic. Inside give. He is down to the 20. Really good stop, and especially in dime on a run. We're going to actually make an adjustment here and just play some coverage. Actually, is this Wilson against a wide receiver? We're so boned. He's so open. Oh, what a play by the DT. 4th and 14. Game's not over if they don't get this, but man, will it feel like it. I don't really like this whole bait out situation. There's too many guys on this side of the field. Oh, he's going to get him. Got a lot of time to throw. All the time in the world. Huge hit. Turnover on downs. That was actually really close. Little outside run. Going to try to waste as much clock as we can. We can get this to the 2-minute warning if we're held up long enough on this play. We need to waste about 4 seconds, which is going to be a lot to ask for. Oh, Jenkins. Oh, it was so close. That timeout. Does that help them? I mean, I think you just play the numbers, right? There's not, there's no point not to. Get us to the 2-minute warning, and whatever happens, happens. Try to bounce it, couldn't. Gun is so fast, by the way. Try to bounce outside, could not do it. First down to the freaking 42. Of course, that would lead to the 2-minute warning. I mean, we're in cover 4 now. We're pretty backed off. I mean, how far do you want to go? What, are they going to go route and just burn you anyways? I mean, all time in the world to throw, and he will try to take off. Gets about 5. Slowed him down as much as he could. Guy just outrunning our whole team. Double move inside. He does throw it there, but it's off the fingertips because it's too far. Continuing to cover 4. See if we can get some pressure off the edge. And Lampley. Nice move. Sort of hits him as he throws. And again, I mean, we at least made a play on the ball. But again, a pickable ball and just not going to get it. Duncanson, maybe a little bit of a press. Ah, crap. We got burned. He threw it so late. Did we keep him in? I can't tell. Thought maybe the knee went down before he got out, but I guess not. 1st and 10. 44-yard line. A lot of clock is being wasted, but still plenty of time. Oh, wow. We didn't get the swat on that. It's not a bad completion for us, though. I mean, I've just been sitting in cover 4 and just dropping back. We got the numbers on our side at this point. It's just down to an onside kick if they get the touchdown. Quarterback thinks he's him. Please. Thank you. Finally. Take this back. Pretty good return, actually, to the 25-yard line. And finally, we close the game out. We kept the door open a lot there, especially with the missed field goals. But we will ultimately win 20-7 and hopefully give ourselves another recruitment commitment as we, of course, had a close call. And, we did a visit for this game. Didn't really seem like it mattered a lot, but it was enough, I think, to be worth it. We won the game. We proved ourselves in this one, I suppose. Of course, looking at Hauser, just not a lot of yards. Completion percent is good. Touchdowns are good, but not a lot of yards at all. But hey, no interceptions. That is great. 204 passer rating. 3 interceptions for their guy, though. He definitely took the ball away a lot. Montgomery and Jenkins just mixed up his first and last name together. Pretty good performance, right? 100 total between the two. Receiving was very mid. Except for that really sick play from freaking Smith, dude. Back in the end zone was clutch on 3rd and long. Benton and McIver for a sack apiece. And then, of course, 3 interceptions. What a game for the boys. We will get a sneak peek into the next week. Go to week 12. Should have another commit. That quarterback, dude, when is he going to join us? Like, hello? And there goes the guard, Vince Higgins. That quarterback still... Aw, we lost Moeller. I knew we were going to. We were trying. It just wasn't happening. But how the hell is that quarterback still not decided? And also, is this a deal breaker? It says D. Have D, need D. Cougars in your local area. Losing some players here, though. We do obviously get Higgins. A Qualls guy. We've been getting close. We got back into the good graces, but it's not looking promising. We have the Tigers next. Take a look at the recruiting. See what we're looking like. Again, I don't know how that quarterback hasn't joined us just based on the pure lack of, want from the other teams around. We have 75 hours, which is sweet. McGinn, I mean, he should be fine, but maybe you just bump it a little bit. You take off the DM player and you put on like a sway maybe. Maybe a soft sell. Everything he wants we don't really have. But I still think it's better than what we did have, so why not? And then, of course, with Nicholson, there's not really much we can do. Like the visits, I think it's too late. We can't go any further there. Edge rusher, it seems like we're pretty much locked in. It's in past top 3. Nobody else cares. Same with Veal. Wade. Lewis, of course, we got. Do we not need another DT? No. Again, most of these players, not all of them, are probably garbage. But maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get lucky. Like, it was so crazy playing College Football 25, which, I mean, I really didn't even play that much of. When I got, a bunch of 4-star guys, I was like, oh, hell yeah, we're cooking. And then you look at it and be like, oh, they're like 69 overall, So some of these 3-stars are going to be disgusting. Of course, they have a little bit of a battle going on we are not a part of. It's going to be so much to get into the good graces of that cornerback group. 1-star. Do I have this guy favorited? What the hell do I have him favorited for? What about that tight end? Oh, we actually did get our way in the top 3. That's good. For a while, we weren't even in the top 8. We got to the top 8 at least. Set in the house just to get on there. And then, I mean, how rude is it? DT named Tubbs. Are we for real? And then, of course, we'll remove some of those. I mean, we're working our way up, but yeah, we're still missing, again, linebacker. We're struggling to recruit, and in general, the hours are still just nowhere to be found. Like, if somebody can find the hours for me, I would love it. I appreciate it. Find the hours for me, I'll be happy. I don't even know who I want of these two, but sure, why not? But I guess for now, that's going to be the recruiting. I might add a little bit more, when we actually get into the next episode. But that is going to be it for this episode. I don't even know how long this one was, but probably longer than the last few. 1.5 hours, maybe. I'm not sure. Again, let me know what you want to see. If you want to see the full season, it's going to be a lot less plays per game. You want to, keep it how it is now. Fair enough. Want it to be less games, but you want to see every play. I'm not sure. Just let me know what you think. Maybe I even do a poll. I know a lot of content creators did polls on that kind of stuff. Maybe I should just look at their poll and see. Hey, I'm not looking at anyone's poll for less than $5. What? But we'll see. Either way, it's an ever-evolving landscape. If there's any sliders you think we could use a change of, I know transfer portal is disgusting, so you might change some stuff there. Regardless of, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I do appreciate your continued support on the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, PKR Plays Are Not Meant in Content. Would love to get back over there and start doing some stuff, but it's been busy with the games, and we haven't even played Madden. We haven't even done Madden content in a while. Anyways, take care. Hope you come back for next video, but until next video, see ya. And again, as always, shout out to the members of the channel, especially returning member Tanner Pomeranz. Appreciate you a ton for becoming a member again. And of course, if you're not already a member thinking about becoming one, click the join button next to the subscribe button. All the details will be in there. We have monthly members only rebuild on the 15th of every month. Of course, that might change for Madden. I think, this Madden's kind of coming out right then and there. We'll see. Maybe I pre-record something as Madden 25 rebuild. But yeah, we obviously have one coming up here soon. Haven't even decided what it's going to be, but I'm sure it'll be glorious. Anyways, remember, I appreciate y'all for watching, and